Battlefield 6 is supposed to be franchise big comeback, a return that mixes modern technology with the classic large-scale warfare we all love. But for many of us, the game feels broken and unfair at the basic level. In its current state, it's a huge disappointment. Things are so bad that the community is angry, loud, and desperate for answers. In this video, I'm breaking down the 7 biggest problems, from the terrible hit detection to bad performance, that are ruining the game and making it feel completely unplayable right now. I will cover the technical details, the design mistakes, and the main reasons why the game you paid full price for feels more like a beta test. And if you feel the same frustration, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Tell me in the comments which of these problems is making you crazy. I read every single one. Let's start with the number 1 controller smashing problem. Hit registration is in a terrible state. This isn't a small annoyance, it's the base of any shooter. And in Battlefield 6 that base is falling apart. Players everywhere report the same soul-crushing experience. You see your bullets hit, you see the blood, but you get no hit markers and no damage. It feels like you're shooting ghosts. The community is full of clips showing this clearly. You can watch frame by frame as a player lands 5, 6, even 7 direct hits, and then the enemy turns and kills them in what looks like a single frame. It's really annoying. It makes fights feel like a coin toss and it destroys any sense of skill. Why learn a weapon's recall if the server decides your bullets don't count? Looking deeper, the problem seems tied to the game's netcode. Community testing suggests hit detection gets much worse when either you or the target is moving. If both of you stand still, gunplay is mostly okay, but the moment you strafe or change stance, the game can't keep up. This isn't just a lag, it's a core problem in how the game registers damage, creating what players call super bullets, where you feel like you die instantly because the server applies all the damage at once, long after you should have had time to react. You die behind the cover, you lose fights you should you have won, and you feel cheap. Until this fixed, luck beats skill, and that's deadly for any shooter. The second major problem is that visibility and hit registration seems to get even worse in the party. It may sound like a coincidence, but the number of players who notice a big drop in quality when grouped is huge. Fights that felt inconsistent now feel impossible. Enemies that were hard to see become almost invisible. From the player's view, it makes no sense, but it points to a deeper networking issue. It's like servers struggle to handle data from a pre-made squad, causing modicing. You call out a target to a teammate, but they might not see that enemy for another half second. You both shoot someone, landing enough damage to kill them twice, and they still walk away. This is especially harmful because Battlefield is built on teamwork and squad play. When the game punishes you for playing together, it kills the core idea. It pushes you to play solo just to make the game function. Bugs are one thing, but breaking the main gameplay loop is another. Trying to play Battlefield 6 with a squad feels less like fighting the enemy team and more like fighting the game. Even if you ignore the broken gunplay, the game still lacks stability. Battlefield 6 is full of crashes and many DirectX 12 errors that stop your game completely. For PC players, such errors have become a meme. These are not random hiccups, they show serious problems in how the game works, with the graphics drivers often causing instant crash to desktop without warning. Imagine this: final moments of a close match, your squad is making the winning push, and then your screen freezes. The audio turns into a buzzing mess and you're back on the desktop looking at an error. The moment is gone, the match is lost. This is normal for many players. An AAA game from a major studio shouldn't force you to become your own IT support just to play. Some people found short-term fixes like deleting cache folders or doing clean drivers installs, but that's not a real solution. This level of instability isn't acceptable and makes the game feel unreliable. Beyond the technical problems, Battlefield 6 core gameplay suffers from a strange weapon balance. The current meta is stale and annoying, with a few weapons so strong that you get punished for using anything else. The clearest issue is how strong SMGs are compared to assault rifles. In most shooters, ARs are the mid-range all-rounders and SMGs are for close range. In this game, the logic is reversed. Right now, SMGs have a deadly mix of high accuracy and very low damage drop-off, letting them beat ARs at almost any range. Players are getting beamed from 100 meters by SMGs that should be weak at that distance. The assault rifles class feels underpowered and often useless. Why pick a slower AR when an SMG does its job better and also shreds up close? This kills strategy and forces everyone into the same loadout. It's not only ARs, other weapon players feel inconsistent or ignored, pushing everyone toward a few overpowered choices. This broken balance removes variety and fun, making every match feel the same. One of the classic Battlefield moments is the epic combat. We have all seen it. Your team is pinned and losing tickets fast. Then you make one brave push, one coordinated attack, and you turn the game around. Those moments are magic. Sadly, in Battlefield 6 they are almost impossible because of a very short critical mission failure timer. This timer is supposed to stop hopeless spawn camping when one team holds all flags. In theory, that's fine. In practice, it's so fast the defending team has no chance to regroup and counterattack. A close match turns into a sudden you lose screen in seconds. As soon as the last flag is taken, the round is basically over. This design goes against the spirit of Battlefield. It pushes players into the next match instead of allowing dramatic player-driven moments. It removes tension and excitement. There is no suspense, no last stand, no hope. Wins feel empty and losses feel random. It's another decision that misunderstands what fans love about the series. Some of the players say that the game doesn't feel like a traditional Battlefield experience because the pace is too quick and TDK is too low. It feels similar to the Call of Duty one-frame death, encounters and almost instantly reducing the time for reaction or strategy. Movement speed and gunplay feel twitchy and more like a run-and-gun shooter than a methodical large-scale wargame. The sense of scale and coordination that many associate with the Battlefield franchise is being harmed. Another problem is that Battlefield 6 runs poorly on many systems with serious optimization issues. One of the biggest complaints is extremely high CPU usage. The game maxes out even strong processors, causing heavy frame drops. It's familiar story. The game runs fine for a while, but when a big fight starts, the frame rate crashes, turning the action into choppy mess. It shows the game can handle the large-scale house it tries to offer. Players share Task Manager screenshots with CPU cores pinned at 100%, making a stable frame rate impossible. This pushes players to spend hours outside the game, reading forums and editing config files just to get something playable. You shouldn't have to choose between decent graphics and a stable frame rate, and you shouldn't need a 20-step guide to avoid stutter in every fight. So there you have it. Battlefield 6 might not be perfect right now, but there is something really special about it. The scale, the sound, the house, it still gives that Battlefield feeling that no other game can. Yes, there are bugs, crash and balance problems, but the developers are already fixing things and listening to the community. Each patch makes the game a little better, and it's clear that they want to bring Battlefield 6 to the level it deserves. Even with all of these problems, I still love this game. The teamwork, the explosions, the crazy moments, it's a pure fun. I believe that with time and player feedback, Battlefield 6 will become something really amazing. What about you? What do you like most about it? Tell me in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, please like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Battlefield 6 isn't perfect yet, but it's getting there, and honestly I can't wait to see what comes next. Thank you for watching and see you on the battlefield.